Alright, so the story on this project here is my daughter wanted to build her cousin's dog a dog bed. Not just any dog bed, but a dog bed with a drawer at the bottom. So this is her and I getting to work on it. We're ripping these boards down to width and then cutting them to length here. And this is going to be the base of the dog bed. So I'll put her to sanding. Lots and lots of sanding to be done. And while she's doing that, I'm over here trying to figure out these angles to the sides. Now, this was quite complicated, figuring out the angles, but it ended up being a 35.4 degree bevel on my blade and a 30-degree angle set on my table. So here we are, miter folding those in. Getting them glued, obviously, and then pinning them in to let them dry. These are made out of cedar, so my daughter here wanted to get a good sniff because they smell so good. Onto the base. So here I am cutting my angles and then a square. And you kind of see why after I'm assembling it. Cutting 3 boards, obviously, gotta glue it up. Always glue everywhere. Pin them in, keep them there. The base there that I used was just a piece of veneered plywood that I had. So that's the only thing that is not cedar on this box. So there's what we just made onto the drawer. So got to rip them a little smaller than the box, obviously, because we want that drawer to fit inside the box we just made. I don't like to measure, so I just do that and then start pinning up the walls of the drawer after gluing them, of course. So check to make sure it slides, because I don't plan on using any drawer slides on this. Found that it was a little sticky, so what my daughter and I ended up doing was waxing it with a finishing paste wax, which just let it glide smoothly. So I don't know if that's what they did back in the day. I have some old cabinets and drawers that don't have any slides on them, and they seem to glide pretty freely, so maybe that's what they did back in the day, but I have no idea. So anyway, here's building of the drawer. Glued it up, pinned those walls on, and me just cleaning up that excess glue. And then mounting the pole. So I already pulled center and marked my holes. So my daughter thought that the aesthetics of the house would match an unstained look, so we ended up just covering it in some finishing paste wax. There it is.